we're gonna give you a few tips and a roadmap of how to purchase your first home. Step 1, save. I know it's a dirty word and implies having to give up a few things, but saving for your first home is important. You'll need money for your earnest money, which is the money that you present the seller when you present your offer. You'll need money for closing costs and for your down payment. So saving is the first step. Step 2, get approved for the loan. Getting approved for a loan does not mean that you have to buy something, but what it will give you is power in the negotiation process. You will know how much you're approved for, you'll know how much your closing costs are gonna be, how much your monthly payment is going to be, so that you can feel confident that you can afford the home and you have the money needed to purchase that house. There's nothing worse than looking before you're approved and falling in love with a house that you can't get. Now here comes a little bit more fun. Step 3 is to figure out your needs and wants. Yes, needs and wants are two totally separate things. Decide what's most important to you. I suggest that clients make a list of their must-haves and then also things that they would really like to have in a house but isn't gonna make or break their decision to purchase a home. Now it's time to find your realtor. We hope that you choose a realtor from our team, but it's important to ask your realtor questions. You wanna know how long they've been in the business, what services they provide, how many homes that they've sold, their experience. You wanna know that they know what they're doing. We hope you choose us, but interview more than one realtor. Find one that you connect with, because you're gonna have to be in communications with them a lot. Make sure that they're knowledgeable and trustworthy and that you feel comfortable going to them with your questions. Cue the confetti! Now it's time to look at houses. This is the part that most people think is step 1. However, it's not. We had a lot of steps to get to this point. Looking at houses is the fun part. You get to see what you like and what you dislike. It's great because your realtor will listen to you as you walk through houses. We actually provide our buyers with a questionnaire that we ask for you to fill out on your homes. It's very simple, but it lets us know what you like and what you don't like. So it can really help us narrow the search down for you. Oftentimes we find houses that aren't on our buyers list of homes that they want to view, and the reason why is because we have these questionnaires, we know what they're looking for, and we sometimes can find a house that they didn't even know was out there. So this is the exciting part, this is the fun part, finding the perfect house for you. All right, you found that dream home, so now it's time to write our offer. Since we're pre-approved, we know what type of loan we're going to do. We know if we need to ask for any concessions from our sellers, and they know we're serious because we are a pre-approved buyer. So now we decide the terms of our contract, when we want to close, how much money we want to offer. Do you want to ask for a home warranty or not? Are there any extras that you want with the house that are there, such as a refrigerator or things like that you want to ask for from the seller? Once we write our offer, we present it. Once it's accepted, we're off to the next step. Okay, this next step is going to be 2 steps in 1 step. It's very important if you're buying a home, you want to have it inspected. There are different ways that you can do that. You can do a whole home inspector, which checks out a lot of things on the house that trade lines may not, or you can do trade lines. Either way is fine, it's up to you. You as the buyer have the right to perform any and all inspections that you want to have done. We highly encourage you to have inspections on any house that you're purchasing. You don't want to make that big of an investment and not know what condition the property is in. After we have those inspections, we get the reports back, we will sit with you, we will go over them with you, and you will decide what things that you want to ask the seller to fix. Once we do that, we'll place it on a form, submit to the seller both that form and copies of our inspections, and we will negotiate the repairs. Sometimes the sellers agree to fix everything, sometimes we don't. Sometimes they say yes to a few things and no to a few things. But the repair process is all up to negotiations, and that's what we do best. So we will negotiate those repairs with you so that the items that are important to you, you can make sure are going to be done. Then it's just the final details. Title work, appraisal, lending requirements. There can be several final items that need to be done before you are ready to close on your house. A lot of these are not things that you necessarily have to be involved in, but they still have to be done. Since we're your super agents, we'll make sure that those things are being handled and being done in a timely fashion and keep you up to date when we hear back that the appraisal's been received, etc. Then, closing day! Yay, you've made it. you've gotten approved, you've found your house, you've gotten your offer accepted, you did your inspections, you negotiated the repairs, everything's been done, and right before closing, the day, maybe a couple days before, we'll do the final walkthrough and make sure the house is in the same condition it was when you made your offer. Then we're off to the closing table. That's where we will sign our documents for your loan, and then also give that big check to the seller and get your keys, your garage door openers, everything then. After we sign those closing documents, it is your house. So you can move in and enjoy being a first-time home buyer. We hope this was helpful to you. If you have any questions or if there's anything that you would like us to do a tutorial on, get with us, because we are always here to answer any questions that you have. We will continue to do these video tutorials, so feedback is great. Let us know what you think, and happy home buying.